When you look at Kenya's lake region, there are a few key players who are really shaping the landscape. Today, we're going to zoom in on one of them, Stonefield Company Limited. They've become a name you just can't ignore when you talk about major infrastructure in Western Kenya. So let's dig into what makes them tick.
So their slogan is your ideal construction partner. Now, that's a bold claim, isn't it? But as we're about to see, this isn't just some catchy phrase they put on a brochure. It's actually a promise. And it's all built on a very specific and pretty powerful business model. All right, so to really get what that promise means, we need to unpack the why and the how. What's their mission, really? And what is it that makes them so different from everyone else out there? Okay, so since 2016, Stonefield has been a huge part of the region's growth. I mean, they're not just some supplier you call up for materials. They've really become the backbone for major development, supporting everything from big public works to private projects. And we're talking across more than a dozen counties here. So what's their secret sauce? It's a concept called vertical integration. The best way to think about it is like a farm-to-table restaurant, right? They own the farm, which is their quarry. They prepare all the ingredients in-house by manufacturing all the materials. And then they serve you the final meal with their expert construction services. Having that total control from start to finish, that's how they can guarantee quality and consistency every single time. And look, they're not new to this game. We're talking more than 9 years of industry experience. That kind of deep knowledge is absolutely crucial in a business where things have to last and you have to trust your partner. It's a proven track record, plain and simple. Okay, so we've covered the how. Now let's get into the what. What are the actual tangible products that come out of this whole integrated system? We're going to look at the physical materials that literally form the foundation of all these projects.
The process is, well, it's completely end-to-end. It all kicks off at their Awasi Quarry, where they're pulling the raw materials right out of the ground. From there, those materials get turned into a huge range of products. Delivery, that's streamlined from their Kasagam yard. And to top it all off, their own expert teams can come in and handle the construction. They literally own every single step of the journey.
All right, let's get into the details. A great example is their paving blocks, or cabros as they're known. They have a whole range. You've got your 50mm blocks, which are perfect for something like a walkway at your house, but then they scale all the way up to these super heavy-duty 80mm blocks. Those are the ones designed to handle serious weight, like in factories or ports. And of course, they've got the absolute essentials for any building project. We're talking a full lineup of concrete masonry, solid blocks, hollow blocks in all the standard sizes, and even those louver blocks you see for ventilation, the real bread and butter. Hey, remember that farm-to-table analogy we talked about? Well, this is the farm. Because they run their own quarry, they produce the most basic, fundamental raw materials themselves. Things like ballast, quarry dust, sand, muram, hardcore, all the way to asphalt concrete for building roads. They're literally starting from scratch. Now, this is where you really see their power when it comes to big infrastructure projects. They manufacture precast concrete stuff, road curbs, channels, and these massive reinforced culverts that go up to 900 millimeters. The huge advantage here is that making these in a controlled factory setting means when they get to the site, installation is way faster, more precise, and just more reliable. Okay, so we've seen the how and the what, but a company is always more than just its products, right? So now, let's shift gears and talk about the who, the people, the services, and the culture that really makes Stonefield tick. And this is a really important point. Stonefield isn't just a manufacturer. They are a registered NCA3 roads and building works contractor. Now, what that means is they have the official certification, the proven ability, to handle really complex projects. We're talking public roads, bridges, all the way to custom-designed homes and big commercial warehouses. And their impact, it goes way beyond just the construction sites. Take a look at this number, 600. That's the number of local households near their quarry that the Stonefield team supported with food hampers over the Christmas season. I think that's such a powerful example of being a part of the community, not just working in it. At the end of the day, nothing tells the story better than a happy client. This one from Martin Roberts says, "It turned our dream home into reality. The attention to detail and craftsmanship were truly outstanding." I mean, for a home project, that's exactly what you want to hear, right? It's that kind of feedback that really builds a reputation for quality. And you gotta love a company that can have a little fun and doesn't take itself too seriously. On their social media, they once joked that their secret to success was something called the Awasi tree strategy. It's totally made up, of course, but it's that little bit of fun that gives you a window into their culture. You can tell it's a place with good morale. So there you have it. We've seen the whole picture, from the quarry right through to the community. The next logical question is, how do you actually get in touch with them? Well, this is your invitation to get your own project started.
And they make it super easy to connect. You can give them a call, shoot them an email to get a quote, check out their website for more info, or even visit them in person at the Awasi Quarry or the Kasagam yard in Kisumu.
Ultimately, it really all boils down to this. Whether you're building a home, a highway, or a huge commercial center, the foundation is absolutely everything. And it seems Stonefield has built their entire company around making sure that foundation is solid right from the very ground up. So the only question left is, are you ready to build yours?